The makeup mirror is cracked in the bottom left corner. I am currently touching the dust on the vanity table. I am fine, but I think I am dying. The velvet is heavy. The water is room temperature.
Wait.
I am only a person standing in a circle of white light. Don't ask me to be more than the blood in my veins. Just blood. Just blood. Just blood. Just blood. Just blood. Just blood. The stage was blue, no, it was gray. My throat feels like it is filled with wet sand from the beach I never visited. The velvet is screaming, fragile. The air is mostly smoke and the smell of dead roses. I am only a person standing in a circle of white light. Don't ask me to be more than the blood in my veins. Just blood. Just blood. Dust, dust, weight, flesh. Gone, 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 gone. Dust, dust, weight, flesh. Gone, 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 gone. I'm not afraid of the light, but please turn it off. Please turn it off. Together, just turn it off. I can hear the heartbeat of the building, and it's slower than mine. Don't ask me to be more than the blood in my veins. Just human flesh. The curtain is stuck halfway down. Halfway. Just velvet. Gray. It was definitely gray because it matched the sky. If only the drift. The cotton candy machine is still humming, even though the park is closed. I am standing on the edge of the wood. I think the waves were louder, or maybe it was just the sound of the people screaming on the cyclone. The yellow wristband is stuck to my skin. It won't come off. I'm staying here forever, but I've already bought the ticket home. Take the Coney Island exit. I don't wanna see the skyline yet, not yet. The ocean is just a big room with no lights on. Cold, so cold. The fluorescent light above the turnstile is buzzing at a frequency that matches the headache I've had since Tuesday afternoon. The train is on time. I'm cutting the yellow plastic off my wrist with a house key. It leaves a white mark. I thought I saw your shadow by the pier. I didn't. It was just a trash bag caught in the fence. just a big room with no lights on. Left, left, dark, dark. I am walking toward the platform now. Together, I'm not looking back at the water. Take the Coney Island exit. I don't wanna see the skyline yet, not yet. The ocean is just a big room with no lights on. The salt is in my hair. I am just a passenger. Just a passenger. The orange glow is eating into the paper. I'm watching the smoke curl to the left. I think the dashboard light was pink, or maybe it was just the reflection of your jacket. The mechanical clock is making a sound like a heart skipping every third beat. Everything is quiet, so quiet. The steering wheel is cold under my palm. One last smoke before the dawn breaks us. Still sitting in the passenger seat, even though I said goodbye an hour ago. Don't look at me. I remember the car was silver. Actually, the sun is coming up over the gas station now. The specific heat of the coffee in the cup is no longer enough to keep my hands from shaking. The way the smoke curls left, always left. The neon sign is flickering out, flickering. One last smoke before the dawn breaks us. Still sitting in the passenger seat, even though I said goodbye an hour ago. Ash. The sky is the color of a bruised plum. Together we're just holding the heat until the light turns gray. One last smoke before the dawn breaks us. I'm leaving, but I'm still sitting in the passenger seat. So heavy, so heavy. The orange tip is gone. I am a detached witness to the morning traffic. Silver. grass is matted down where the heavy tent used to be. A blue silk ribbon is caught in the chain link fence, flapping like a broken wing. I am currently observing the way the wind makes the metal poles shiver. Thick. My boots are caked in dried mud from a night I can't quite place. I think I'm okay. No, I'm just heavy. I'm pulling at the threads until the whole sky comes undone. It's a blue ribbon prize for the girl who stayed too long. Stretching, I'm not breaking, I'm just expanding to fill the empty space you left. I won the giant bear for you on the third try, or maybe you want it for me. The cotton candy machine is still humming in the dark. I am a person who knows exactly how many steps it takes to get to the exit. The silk ribbon on my wrist is tighter than it was an hour ago. Snap. Did you hear that? Tension is the only thing keeping me from floating away. I'm pulling at the threads until the whole sky comes undone. It's a blue ribbon prize for the girl who stayed too long. Stretching, I'm not breaking, I'm just expanding to fill the empty space you across the state line, duet across the line. If I let go, I'm going to hit something hard. I am winning the award for the most spectacular collapse in county history. Together, spectacular. Until the whole sky comes undone. It's a blue ribbon prize for the girl who stayed too long. Stretching, I am finally big enough to stand alone. The carousel stopped, static.
Red. I think the ribbon was actually red when we bought it.
Drift, winner. Winner. The leather is peeling by the door handle. I think I left the passenger window down just an inch. I can feel the humidity, it's heavy, like someone is sitting on my chest, and I am trying to remember how to ask them to move. Maybe it's better this way. I am learning how to breathe without the weight of your name in my mouth. Your name, it's just a vibration now, a pulse in the air. 6? Or was it 7? The clock doesn't matter because the battery died in November. I am staring at the gray dust on the dashboard, and I'm tracing a line through it with my thumb. The road ahead looks like a flat line on a hospital monitor, brittle. I'm not looking for a reason to stay anymore because the door is already unlocked. I am learning how to breathe without the weight of your name in my mouth. Your name, it's just a vibration now, a pulse in the air. Going hollow, slow, slow. I don't wanna be good at this part. I am too good at this. The engine is vibrating, but the wheels aren't turning together. We aren't going anywhere. I am just a person sitting in a parked car on a Tuesday night. Together, just a person. I am learning how to breathe without the weight of your name in my mouth. Finally, it's just a vibration now, a pulse in the air. The dust is just skin and time, and I am wiping it away. The streetlights are coming on one by one, one by one. I am watching a dry leaf get stuck under the wiper blade. I think I'll just sit here until the streetlights go back out. The light is humming a song I hate. I am literally analyzing the nutritional value of the antidepressants I left in my purse. My prom dress is in a trash bag in the hallway. I think I was wearing my favorite skirt. No, it was just a towel. The tiles are very cold. I'm having the time of my life while I wait for the floor to open up. Give me the crown for the girl who stayed home to rot in the glitter. It's a cinematic tragedy with a budget of zero. I am finally becoming the ghost I was promised in the magazines. The ceiling is spinning again. Was I 16 when I learned how to lie, or was it just yesterday? I'm perfectly happy, which is why I'm crying on the bathroom floor. The light is too bright, I can see the pixels in the mirror, and they're all the wrong color. Fragile, I'm not holding my breath anymore because the air is full of static. Give me the crown for the girl who stayed home to rot in the glitter. It's a cinematic tragedy with a budget of zero. Hollow. I'm just a high-definition mess in a low-resolution town. Together. Low resolution. I am a person standing in a kitchen, and I am waiting for the credits to roll. Together, roll the credits. Give me the crown for the girl who stayed home to rot in the glitter. It's a cinematic tragedy with a budget of zero. Hollow, I am finally becoming the ghost. The light just flickered. It's quiet. The ceiling is spinning. 16, it was definitely 16, because I remember the cake tasted like soap. Static. The dust is settling on the velvet chair. I can hear the wood expanding in the dark. The tea is cold. I am perfectly fine, but I cannot move my hands. Something is pacing in the hallway. The orchestra plays for nobody. Islands made of broken glass. For nobody. For nobody. Wait, the frequency of the refrigerator's the only note I can actually hit tonight. I think I remembered your face differently yesterday. The shadows are reaching for the light switch. It's getting louder. The walls are breathing loud. The orchestra is screaming for nobody. Nobody. The velvet is turning to lead. Stay, stay, slow. Take the bow to break the strings. You take the bow to perform the signs. Take the bow, do it together. Perform the silence. Together, perform the silence. The orchestra is me. The lonely is the song. It's just noise now. It's just the wind, probably. The letter E fell off the sign and shattered on the sidewalk.
headlights would roll before I hit the ground. Do it.
Before I hit the ground.
But the screen is just black and the air is getting thin. Together,
Getting thin. I am a person standing in a quiet street, and I am finally starting to see the stars. See the stars. I'm holding on to the ghost of a feeling that already left the room. It's a midnight show for an audience of one. Devotion. I am finally becoming the silence I've been chasing. Neon finally quit buzzing. It's quiet. The streetlights are turning blue. White shirt. It was definitely a white shirt because I remember the stain. If only the
The headlights sweep the ceiling. The water glass is empty on the nightstand. So empty. I wanted you to leave, but I locked the door. Shadows stretched too long. Or maybe it was Tuesday when the glass broke. Last exit from paradise. We missed the turn a mile back. I don't know why I keep thinking about the way the dust settled on your jacket collar when you were standing in the hallway looking at your phone instead of me. Headlights cutting the plaster. Different car this time. Different eyes. The hum of the highway feels heavy. Neon bleeds through the blind. Red then blue then black. Last exit from paradise. We missed the turn. You let the wheels slip. Just a little. If you had just a The road is dissolving, dissolving. We are just ghosts in the static. We're looking down at the grid from the overpass, so far away. Last exit from paradise. City lights look like scattered embers. No one is coming to put them out. The sky is a bruise fading. A car passes.
The sugar packet is torn at the corner. I am counting the number of times the waitress looks at the clock over the kitchen door. steam. My nails are digging into the vinyl of this seat, and it feels like a secret. Cold, it's quite enough to hear my own heart failing to stop. I finally took the keys back from the ledge of your vanity. I am the one holding the match this time. Shatter. I'm not looking for a way out because I already burned the door. We sat in the third booth, or was it the fourth? I'm staying here until the sun comes up. I'm leaving. I don't think I'll ever be able to look at a laminated menu without feeling sick. The grease on the window reflects a version of me I don't recognize yet. Steam. I'm not afraid of the dark anymore. I'm afraid of the morning. I finally took the keys back from the ledge of your vanity. I am the one holding the match this time. Shatter. I'm not looking for a way out because I already burned the door. Burned it, burned it, burned it, Gone, gone, burned, big is lost now. I am bigger than the house you built for me. Dewy, the coffee is cold and my hands are finally steady. Together, finally steadied. You can keep the ghost, I'm taking the gravity to get it. I finally took the keys back from the ledge of your vanity. I am the one holding the match this time. Shatter. I already burned the door. The waitress is mopping the floor in circles. I think I left my umbrella under the table. It doesn't matter. Let it rain. The ashtray is full of crushed filters.
Smoke hid in the hotel mirror. Drifting.
Tires hissing on the wet asphalt outside the lobby.
I am completely sober, but the room is spinning. Water running in the sink. Standing on the balcony, getting soaked. I just watched the orange cherry burn all the way down to my fingers without taking a single drag because I forgot how to breathe.
Drip.
Drip.
I think you were wearing that silver chain, or maybe it was the porch light catching the rain. Drops hitting the metal railing. The city reflects on the glass. That hiss of rubber on the avenue. Standing on the balcony, getting
Drip.
Drip.
Looking at the skyline blinking red. The fog is swallowing the bridges, watching the storm system move over the grid. Pulling in the gutters, nobody is down there. Just gray clouds, gray. Just the white thread is fraying around my left knee. The linoleum has a crack that looks like a lightning bolt. Cold, my toes are curling into the carpet, and I can't feel the warmth. It's gone. The tea is cold. I think I was supposed to be somewhere else. Ripped jeans and a pocket full of regret. So much regret. Drowning in the middle of a perfectly dry room. Don't look.
I remember a phone call, but the screen was actually black the whole time. The chemical composition of the air in this apartment is currently 70% nitrogen and 30% heavy quiet. I'm leaving. Wait. I'm already gone.
The white thread is a tangle now. Ripped jeans and a pocket full of regret. So much regret. Drowning in the middle of a perfectly dry room. Let it go. Let it go. The sky is the color of a washed out denim jacket. Together we're just frayed edges, waiting for the wind to pick up. Ripped jeans and a pocket full of regret. So much regret. Drowning in the middle of a perfectly dry room. So heavy. The moon is just a hole in the ceiling. I am a detached witness to the blue. A room. Unravel. laces are tied, too tight. The wood on the rink is scarred, and I am counting the lines until the lights go out. Wheels spinning on the wood. I am currently calculating the exact number of laps it takes to forget your middle name. Wait. Circle. I'm perfectly fine, which is why I haven't looked at the door in 40 minutes. Everything is a circle, and I am stuck on the outer edge. The neon is a sharp kind of pink that doesn't belong to a static. I am finally finding the clarity in the dizzy. The floor was blue, or maybe it was just the overhead lights. I'm staying right here, but I've already walked away. The coefficient of friction on this specific surface is much higher than I previously anticipated. Wheels gliding on the grain. I'm not holding my breath anymore because the air is full of floor wax and echoes. Everything is a circle, and I am stuck on the outer edge. The neon is a sharp kind of pink that doesn't belong to a static. I am finally finding the clarity in the dizzy. Turn, lost, clear, slow. We were made for the long haul, the wet, the long haul. We were just a couple of kids in rented skates together, rented skates. I am a person in a circle, and I am finally seeing the exit sign. Together, the exit sign. Everything is a circle, and I am stuck on the outer edge. The neon is a sharp kind of pink that doesn't belong to a static. I am finally becoming the distance. The DJ just turned off the power. The rink is just a big dark hole now. Blue, it was definitely blue because it matched the bruise on my left knee. Spinning. The headlights are carving white tunnels through the pine trees. I can see the gold of your watch reflecting in the glass. Wait, you didn't wear a watch today. The velvet on the seat is starting to feel like skin. I am breathing in the smell of expensive smoke and coming storms. Silver light, it feels like we are driving off the edge of a map. I am haunting the places where we used to be happy. The orchestra is playing for I think the radio is playing a song from 1942. Everything is blue. The line on the horizon is turning into a jagged purple bruise. The passenger door makes a rattling sound that reminds me of my own bones rattling, fading. I'm reaching for the dial, but the music is already inside my head. I am haunting the places where we used to be happy. The orchestra is playing for an empty room tonight. It's a slow dance in a burning house, and I don't want to leave. Hollow, slow, slow. Stop the car at the next neon sign. I need to see if my reflection still has a face. Together, my reflection, we are just two ghosts trying to find a road that hasn't been paved over. Together, paved over. I am haunting the places where we used to be happy. The green light on the mixer is too bright tonight. Did you wear that silver watch, or was it just a glare? I am currently standing in the center of the room. The floor is made of wood. Cold. Wait. The specific frequency of the cooling fan is making my teeth vibrate. I'm dancing faster so I can't stay still. Stay still. Detail of the neon is a hollow kind of blue. I'm finally hearing the nothing between the beats. I think we bought this record in a city that doesn't exist anymore. The light on the mixer is turning yellow now. Everything is vibrating at a pitch I can't quite catch with my hands. I'm not a statue, even if I feel like marble under these strobe brittle. Holding on, I am reaching for a signal that already left the building. I'm dancing faster so I can stay still. Stay still. Detail the neon is a hollow kind of blue. So I am finally hearing the nothing between the beats. Feels like a glitch, together like a glitch. the power is about to cut out for good, for good. I'm dancing faster so I can stay still, stay still. Did you? The neon is a hollow kind of blue. I am finally becoming the static.
The mixer light just went dark.
Gone.
Analog. Silver. It was definitely a watch because it kept a different time than mine.
Drift.
0.
My heat is caught in the storm drain. The sky is the color of a bruise that won't go away. Orange, orange. The filter is stained. I can feel the heat through the paper, thrown out like a cigarette. Crushed on the wet pavement, still burning. Watch the smoke turn into a ash. I think the car was black, but the streetlights make everything look like it's made of old oil. The way the water flecks off the wet trash bags is actually quite beautiful if you don't look at the trash. I remember being in the front seat, wait. The glow is fading, let it go. Thrown out like a cigarette, crushed on the wet pavement, still burning. Watch the smoke turn into a ghost. Thrown out like a cigarette, crushed on the wet pavement, so heavy. Watch the smoke turn into a ghost. Cold, I am just a detached witness to the ember. Wait, wait. The white thread is fraying around my left knee. The linoleum has a crack that looks like a lightning bolt. Cold, my toes are curling into the carpet and I can't feel the warmth, it's gone. The tea is cold, I think I was supposed to be somewhere else. Ripped jeans and a pocket full of regret. So much in the middle of a perfectly dry room. Dark thread. was actually black the whole time. The chemical composition of the air in this apartment is currently 70% nitrogen and 30% heavy quiet. I'm leaving. Wait, I'm already gone. The white thread is a tangle now. Ripped jeans and a pocket full of regret, drowning in the middle of a perfectly dry room. Let it go, the sky is the color of a washed out denim jacket. Together we're just frayed edges, waiting for the wind to pick up. Ripped jeans and a pocket full of regret, drowning in the middle of a perfectly dry room. So heavy thread. The moon is just a hole in the ceiling. I am a detached witness to the blue unravel. The sign says welcome. I don't feel welcome. The heater is clicking. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am wondering if the person who painted the lines on the road was happy when they did it. Frozen, so quiet. I am drifting past the ghost of who I was. Static, static. It's a different kind of gravity when you're standing on the edge of nothing. Borderline, nothing, nothing. We came here in July, or maybe it was just a Tuesday. The pavement is wet. I am warm, my breath is freezing on the window glass. Freezing. The humming of the power lines is getting louder. Oh, I forgot to check the map, but it doesn't matter where the asphalt ends. It's a different kind of gravity when you're standing on the edge of nothing. Borderline, line, borderline. I can hear the hum in my teeth. The sky is the color of an old television.
together, turning on. I am a person crossing a line that doesn't exist anywhere but on this paper. Just paper. I am drifting past the ghost of who I was. Static, it's a different kind of gravity when you're standing on the edge of nothing. Borderline, the clicking stop. I think I saw it, do you know it was just the shadow of a tree. July was colder than I remember.
There is a half-eaten bag of popcorn in the front row. It's been there since the late showing. The velvet curtain is heavy with a decade of dust. I am literally just sitting here waiting for the credits to roll so I can go home. But the screen is just a white square of light cut. The exit sign is the only thing that knows where I'm supposed to go. Give me the Oscar for crying in the dark. I've been practicing my acceptance speech for a love that didn't stay. Stutter, the ghosts in the balcony are standing up to cheat. Sticky floor, the velvet curtain is starting to look like a shroud. I think I'm forgetting the plot of the day we actually met. Hollow, I'm reaching for the popcorn, but my hand just goes right through the back. Give me the Oscar for crying in the dark. Acceptance speech for a love that didn't stay. Stutter, the ghosts in the balcony are standing up to cheat. Burning a hole in the sky, burning a hole. Every frame is a memory I didn't want to keep together, didn't want to keep. I am a character in a movie that got cancelled halfway through the shoot. Give me the Oscar for crying in the dark. I've been practicing my acceptance speech for a love that didn't stay. Stutter, the ghosts are leaving and I'm still on the screen. The lights came on but the room is still black. Empty. It was definitely a blue jacket. The upholstery is peeling where you used to pick at the seam. Cold air coming through the vents. I forgot to buy the flowers, but the engine smells like it's blooming gasoline. The dash is covered in fine gray dust, and I don't wanna wipe it away. We were a single machine, bolts tightening until they snapped. We were the team that didn't make the cut, standing on the asphalt while the stadium lights went out. White petals in the oil spill. We were the team. Slipping, slipping. Jar, or maybe it was just a picture of one. The car is moving, but I think we've been parked in the driveway for hours. It's hard to tell the difference when the windows are fogged. The silver ring is turning my finger green. I'm perfectly happy here in the wreckage.
That's a lie.
We were the team that didn't make the cut, standing on the asphalt while the stadium lights went out. White petals in the oil spill. We were the team. Wait. I can't find the keys in the dark together. We always said we'd leave before the fire together. But the gardenias are already black at the edges. We were the team that didn't make the cut, standing on the asphalt while the stadium lights went out. The smell of high octane is the only thing left of us. We were the team. A single pedal. The engine is cooling down now. The ice in the glass is almost gone. There's a thin gold band sitting on the edge of the sink, catching the red light of the open sign. I'm watching the dust dance in the path of the television. It's a long way down from the balcony of a place that charges by the hour. Wait, it's too quiet. It's too quiet to be this dangerous. I am a tumbleweed heart rolling toward a beautiful disaster. We are dressed for a funeral that hasn't happened yet. Glamour is just another word for the way the light hides the cracks. The desert floor is a graveyard for things that couldn't stay still. That gold band is starting to turn my skin a strange shade of green. I remember the way you looked at me in Vegas. No, it was Reno. It was Reno. The mountains look like cardboard cutouts from a movie set that ran out of money. cracks. I'd rather crash in velvet than live in a house made of glass. House made of glass. The engine is screaming, but the world is silent. Together, silent. Kiss me like the camera is zooming out for the final frame. Just another word for the way the light hides the cracks. The valley floor is swallowing the sun. I left the ring on the sink. It was definitely Reno. The carpet was the color of dried blood. Beautiful. The dashboard is sweating under a desert moon. I'm looking for the scene where we both stay. Wait, I think I cut that part out last October. I can see a scratch on the lens right where your face should be. The legal implications of leaving without saying goodbye are currently being ignored by the engine. A trailer for a movie that was never made. I am the director of a story with no ending, driving toward a sun that never actually rises. I'm just a girl in a car trying to find the light before the real burns out. Burns out. Burns out. Are just stitches on a road that is bleeding out. I remember your hair was black in the sunlight. No, it was golden. It's hard to tell when the film is this old. I am literally just a girl in a car that has nowhere left to go. Nowhere. The silver grain is getting into my lungs. Fragile. I'm not following the map because would roll before I hit the state line. Before I hit the line. But the camera's still on and the wide shot is too lonely to watch. Too lonely to watch. Kiss me like the film is melting in the projector and we're the only ones who know. Together. I am the director of a story with no ending, driving toward a sun that never actually rises. just clicked off. It's quiet. The road is just a dark ribbon.